Hi muckers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, as you can see right now, it is near 5 a.m. and I was about to go to bed, and I was scrolling through Reddit. I've really been trying to understand it more because there's a whole new world and a whole new community of people talking out there, and it's very interesting hearing different people's opinions. If you know anything, you know that I very much so struggle with that website, that Discord, struggle with it all. I'm too hot to understand it. I did this joke before people fucking come for me in the comments. And I read the most disturbing thing ever on Reddit. It was basically, first of all, this video is in regards to Eugenia Cooney and is going to be a very loose conversation. So I'm putting a very heavy trigger warning. And I am also going to be going through Eugenia's Instagram in this, so trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. And I genuinely mean that. This video is something that I just really, I've just read something awful and I just need to talk about it. If this one's not for you, I get it. I get it. And there will be many other videos on the channel. I completely understand the sensitivity of this, and it's not for everyone. But I want to talk about it, and if you're here, you're here. Okay. Scrolling through Reddit, and I see this long post about Eugenia Cooney. And I didn't want to read it out, and I didn't want to take notes on it because it was that disturbing. But it was basically a young girl who's now an adult detailing her experience of watching YouTube and her favorite creators, and one of those creators was Eugenia Cooney. And you can kind of guess where this is going, but it was a woman who said that she was on the heavier side, in her opinion, and she said that through watching Eugenia, that was her passion for losing weight. And then from that, it turned from losing weight, as in starving themselves. And obviously that's a big issue. And they said that whenever they would have like moments of weakness, like wanting to eat or, wanting to go a different direction, they said that they would watch Eugenia Cooney's videos to basically not fall out of what they were doing. Or they also said that in a period of recovery, they would see Eugenia's videos getting recommended to them, and the thumbnails were very triggering. And a lot of people are like, why are the thumbnails triggering? Like, how are they doing that for you? And it's like, I was watching Blair White, not a good person, but did a video on Eugenia Cooney recently that was quite good, actually. And it was basically talking about Eugenia makes a conscious effort to film every single YouTube video in which you can see her body. And that is true. I'm filming from here up. Think about most YouTubers that you watch. Most of them, you probably don't know if they have fucking legs. You're just seeing from here up. Twitch streamers, the exact same. It's where we film. But Eugenia sets her camera so far away, so she's almost like at the back of the frame, which is not something you really do as a YouTuber because the audio levels would be bad, but Eugenia does it so that her entire body is in the frame. And that is a conscious decision. So Eugenia obviously does that because she wants to show the camera, or she wants to show her viewers her body. And the reason that this is a big issue is because I've always been so sympathetic towards Eugenia Cooney. Incredibly, I still am. It gets harder and harder to almost feel sorry for someone and feel bad for Eugenia whenever she is now actively choosing, and has been for a while, and I feel like all of us have just been very easy on it because we don't want to disturb the peace. Eugenia is choosing to body check in every video and every Instagram post. That is an active decision that she is making. Whether that is a decision that she's making because she thinks she looks good, or she wants to show off her body, or just her body gets her lots of attention, so therefore, one of those, it's not good. And I have always covered Eugenia and always said, I'm just sending her my best, I'm sending her my well wishes, and nothing changes in that. I still stand by that. But I'm just now coming at this from a more realistic approach where I've read someone's story being so affected by this person and the decisions that they make in their content that they still do today after being called out and called out and called out for it, and addressing the called out, moments and just continuing with it, that's someone with a motive. And it's an upsetting one. And again, I just wish her the best. I wish her the greatest recovery ever, and I just, for like mental stability for her and everything and guidance. It's just upsetting that nothing is ever really done about the damage that she is doing online currently. And Blair's video was just really good whenever it highlighted that, no, this isn't like something she doesn't think she's doing. She sets up that camera and she stands the furthest way back and she shows you her entire ensemble. And in some recent Eugenia Cooney videos, the thumbnail has been her in a very maybe tight outfit or revealing outfit or risque outfit, or in some way, or some sort of like costume that is, quite revealing. It'll be Eugenia posing in the thumbnail with that full body, and you click the video and that's not featured once. So she is actively using her body to get clicks. And again, we've had the conversation on why has no one stepped in her family or friends. Friends have tried, family don't seem to care. If Eugenia's the money source, I guess they'll just keep poking that. But it's just very upsetting that Eugenia is very clearly struggling and is not really getting any help, but also millions of, young people are now getting affected by it, and then they're going to need help from it, and it's going to continue happening and continue this pattern. So trigger warning, I'm going to show pictures now. But like just going on Eugenia's Instagram, like we're seeing most of these pictures are actually all of them. There's no selfies. It's all, full body pictures. And again, this is a very active, decision whenever every single picture is like this. And I mean, 1,000 comments, 3,000 comments, 2,000, and none of these are positive. And the ones that are people fearful for Eugenia's life. And it's like, it's always been ignored. There's been police checks, and even, from then it's still been ignored. But it's just upsetting when, I just hadn't thought about Eugenia in quite some time, and I'm now reading stories on where people are just, all it takes is, seeing a photo, and that can change someone's entire life. And no real decision has been made in what can be done about maybe even restricting Eugenia's content on who it's shown to, or maybe just not recommending it, in recommended tabs, because I've been recommended her videos nonstop. So, I mean, Eugenia's recent videos are all, like, the titles and thumbnails are all, like, addressing the rumors about me, like, talking about what's wrong with me or something like that. And, you click on the videos and it's just her standing in a room very far away. And I mean, like, most of her videos nowadays are just, like, swimsuit try-ons. You know what I mean? Like, this, like, just try-on hauls. And, her content never used to be this kind of stuff. And again, there's been a shift with her content. And it's just, I really am just looking at this in such a different way whenever I'm reading stories on how YouTube recommending Eugenia's videos to people can be a way of having people relapse. And it's like, I just wish and pray that Eugenia gets all the support she needs. I don't even want to say help, but like all the support she needs. And all the people who are being affected by her actions. And the social medias for not really doing anything. People get pissed off whenever people are like, why the fuck are you trying to like deplatform someone because of their body weight or whatever. And it's like, me personally, I'm like, okay, like, let's not deplatform, but can we like restrict in some way? Or can Can we monitor thumbnails at least? Like, it seems every YouTube creator gets shot down with their thumbnails for, you know, any reason, but Eugenia is able to body check in her thumbnails, and nope, no problem with it. And that is proving to be very damaging. It doesn't take looking very far. They're not even going on any Reddits or any Tumblrs or any Discords. It sounded like a fucking granny there now saying, like, the Facebook, the Twitter. But, like, going in comment sections, I just really wish the best for her. And at this stage now, I just really wish the best for her audience. Because it's sad that how young the audience is that are, you know, just being introduced to Eugenia now, and the prolonged effects that is shown to have. It's just disastrous, you know. And how many times now has Eugenia, like, made fun of people being concerned for her, or, you know, saying that she's sick. And it's like, okay, Eugenia's never going to take anyone's, like, advice or help or support on board. So can we talk about the impact that that's having on other people? It's very, very, very tricky. And I 1000% get that. But at what stage is it going to go too far? At what stage? It shouldn't have to get to that for either extreme, Eugenia or the audience. And that's an upsetting thought to even have to go there. That's not what people should experience when they come to social media. And it's not what a content creator should feel they have to do. I really want to know what your opinion is on this, talking about it below. We've talked about Eugenia with, you know, the cops being called on her for wellness checks recently, and that never being taken seriously by Eugenia, and again, like, her addressing it all on her Instagram story, saying people are just, like, obsessed and, you know, wish people wouldn't talk about this, whatever, and it's like, I want to know where you're at with it. So, we'll talk about it below. I'll be reading the comments. I'm going to go to bed now, but I really just wanted to get, even just, like, starting a little bit more of a conversation about it on my end for my platform, just before I went to bed and getting it out there. And I feel actually a lot better after doing that, because just after reading something that hard-hitting, it's like, you just kind of need to, like, talk to someone a bit after it. And I mean, I don't live with anyone, so I just kind of needed to talk. So thank you for allowing me to, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'll see you in my next one. Stay safe, stay well, and bye. Bye.